Okay, so you're getting divorced and you're really confused about the holiday schedule because Thanksgiving's coming up and you have always spent Thanksgiving with your mom, and you are determined that even though you're divorcing, you're not going to miss this opportunity with your child. And then we have Christmas, and there's no way I'm going to not have my kid on Christmas because it's Christmas. He's always been at my house for Christmas, so we're going to split that day too. And then next year for the child's birthday, without a doubt, we're just going to split the day in half because why should he get more time than me? And I just feel like our child needs to see both of us on a special day like that. All of that is ridiculous. I'm here to tell you that mindset of splitting the day in half is completely wrong. It's completely wrong. You'll never be able to talk me into it being right. It's wrong. And in this episode, I'm going to tell you all the reasons why it is wrong. So now that I've completely ruffled your feathers, I want you to just stop, take a deep breath, and hear me all the way through before you totally cancel me on this one. But I am 14 years post-divorce. I have two children that are of my divorce, 17 and 15. I started doing this whole process of divorce when they were about 1 and 3. So I have done the holiday game. I have done every bit of situations that you could possibly think of for the holidays. So this is coming to you from experience, not just in my personal story, but from clients that I've had over the years. This is through trials and tribulations of the children and hearing kids' perspectives on this of what they wish their parents would have done. So you're sitting there thinking, okay, I'm going to split the holiday. I'm going to split every holiday because it's not fair for my ex to have more time. And I can't go without seeing my kid on a special occasion. I mean, what kind of mom would I be if I didn't have my kid Christmas morning? Well, I'm here to tell you, you're still a good mom. It's still okay. It's all right. See, you've chosen divorce, whether it was forced upon you or not, you're in it. So your whole life has changed along with your children's. And having that kumbaya Christmas morning, everybody in matching pajamas, opening presents together, that whole fairy tale doesn't exist in that context anymore. It's going to look a little bit different. And here I'm telling you, I've done this. I have woken up Christmas morning by myself and my kids weren't there. I have gone to Thanksgiving dinners and my kids weren't with me. I have celebrated their birthdays with just a phone call. And guess what? We all still love each other. We're all still functioning. We're all still here. We're all still somewhat of a normal family. It's okay. But I want to walk you through all the reasons why I think doing these split day holiday things are just wrong. I'm going to walk you through it. And maybe at the end, you're going to go, holy shit, she's right. I don't want to do that to my kid. So the first thing would be this. I can remember for 14 years, all of the holidays I've done with my kids. Easter, 4th of July, birthdays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween, you name it, we have celebrated it. But can I sit here and honestly tell you I know what day we celebrated it? Nope. I can remember in the summertime going to find fireworks that were on July 2nd instead of the 4th. I can remember taking my kids around to my grandparents' house and my parents' house the day before Halloween. I can remember going to Thanksgiving completely alone on Thanksgiving Day, but then had a mock Thanksgiving with friends 2 days later. I can remember all of these things, but mostly what I remember is I didn't miss a holiday. I didn't miss a one. I just celebrated it maybe on a different day. There's a way to do this to where nobody feels the pain. But I'm not going to be superficial and tell you, oh, you'll get through it. It's going to be easy. I remember crying. I remember being completely upset that I didn't have my kids for Thanksgiving for the first time. I was ashamed. I was embarrassed. I felt, oh my gosh, what kind of mom doesn't have her kids on Thanksgiving? Well, the mom that's going through a very hostile divorce and her trial's not done and we don't even have a holiday scheduled yet, so it was compromise, and I picked my battles on that one. And I didn't get Thanksgiving Day. And that's okay. We celebrated on Friday. We celebrated on Saturday. You celebrate on Sunday. So I want you to really think about, just because you don't have your kids on that day doesn't mean you can't still celebrate and make a memory. I can remember when my kids were young, I used to make up little white lies about how Santa knew that they had two homes, and Santa knew to bring the presents on the 25th night so they could have their Christmas morning on the 26th. And they believed it for the longest time. Probably too long. And that's okay. We still celebrated Christmas. We had a great time. We just made our own special little tradition. And then the other part I want to talk about, the anxiety. Let's imagine that we are splitting the day in half. Okay? Let's imagine Christmas Day. Let's imagine Thanksgiving Day. We're splitting that holiday in half. So you're telling me, if you're anything like me with anxiety, this is how this would play out for me. If we were doing a 4 o'clock exchange time where I had the children for lunch for Thanksgiving, I can tell you if I knew he was coming at 4, my anxiety was sky high about 1 o'clock. Not even gonna lie, 1 o'clock. I'm already starting to panic a little bit. Are the kids eating enough? Are they keeping their shirts clean? I gotta make sure they look nice when he answers the door. About 2 o'clock, I'm telling them, hey, make sure you're eating enough. You're not gonna eat dinner with dad till 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And then about 3 o'clock, I'm like, okay, it's time to get shoes on. Let me make sure your hair is okay. Are your teeth clean? Do you smell good? Do you need to go to the bathroom? I'm starting to organize them an hour or two before they even get there because my anxiety is so high because I am nervous about the exchange. So am I really enjoying Thanksgiving? No. Am I bitching at my kids? Yep. Are they enjoying it? Nope. They can feel my anxiety because he's coming at 4 o'clock. And by 3:30, we're standing there with coats on, they're sweating their asses off, waiting for him to come to the door because, heaven forbid, he should have to wait 2 or 3 minutes on the other side of that door while I put their coats on. That's the kind of anxious person I am. Now let's say it the other way. Maybe I'm not getting them till 4 o'clock. So am I a good time with my friends and family? No. I can't have a drink because I'm too nervous he's going to show up and think that I've been drinking. I can't enjoy myself and relax because I'm constantly wanting to know, are they going to come in a good mood? Are they going to be friendly? Are they going to be too wore out? I'm nervous. And then when they show up at 4 o'clock, my kids look sad. They look down. Why? Because I just made them leave their dads where they had 5 or 6 cousins that they only see once a year. And now they don't have that. They don't have that at my house. And now I feel bad that I pulled them away from people they don't see very often just so they could come and eat this huge meal for the second time in one day. And then I get pissy when they're tired, or I get pissy when they're not eating as much as what they should. So splitting that day in half ruins my anxiety. Like, it just triggers it galore, and then I'm not pleasant to be around. The other thing is extended family. I feel like we have this pressure that because we're divorced, we can't miss a holiday. And that's not true, you guys. It's okay to say, you know what, we're going to sit this one out. I can't make it. The kids aren't going to be there. I'm going to wait till the kids get home and then I'll show up later. Or, hey, can we move it to Friday? Because I don't have my kids Thursday. And if your family's not accepting and understanding, then okay. I can still go to the big party on Thursday. Maybe we'll have the kids over on Friday and have leftovers. But your extended family is going to have to wrap their head around either we're going to change plans every other year or my kids just won't be here. And please warn them ahead of time so it saves you the embarrassment and or anxiety of having to express to them on the holiday as to why your kids aren't there, because a lot of people don't understand divorce. A lot of people don't understand that we have to split holidays. A lot of people just don't get that. And it's not their fault. Hell, you didn't know about divorce till you're knee deep in it, right? So don't be upset with them. Understand they're coming from a place of, they just don't understand. Why won't he just switch you? Well, we have to follow the paperwork. We're not in a season where we're in the mood to switch with each other. Okay? But you as the parent, you have to be okay with your kids not being at everything anymore. It's okay. They're having a good time over at the other house, I guarantee it. Okay? So I really think splitting the day is a selfish move. It's a selfish move. No kid wants to celebrate a big thing twice in one day when they could spread it out. Kids want to relax too. Kids want to get comfortable. Kids want to play on the floor. Kids don't want to be like, what time is it? When's Dad going to be here? What time is it? Do I need to get ready? What time is it? No, that's not a fun holiday. It didn't go well. They didn't like it, right? They didn't like the whole rush around. Now we went from this house to this house. And I'm going to tell you this too. If your kid is one of those that struggles on the transitional Sunday nights, hello, do you think they're going to transition well at 4 o'clock on a swap on a holiday? Do you think they're going to come walking into your house and perform really well for Thanksgiving after they've been at his house? They don't do that all weekend. And on Sunday night, they're a shitstorm problem for you. Tantrums, quiet, crying, hungry, whatever it is. And now you want to do that on a holiday? And expect them to perform and to be good and to be nice and friendly when they're just at this house that has different parenting styles? No. Why are you going to put that pressure on yourself? And the last part would be their birthday. What child wants to open all their presents in one day? Why not sprinkle it out? And if you were still married, would you honestly be celebrating their birthday on their birthday? If their birthday's on a Monday, I guarantee you most of you are not celebrating with a huge party on Monday night, especially if they're in school. You're waiting till the weekend anyway, so why, as a newfound single parent, do you not just wait till your alternating weekend? Kids understand they don't get a big party on Monday night. We might do a little cake, you get to open one present, but we're gonna wait till the big hoopla on the weekend to do it. Having your kids split that day, okay, what does that even look like? If they go to school all day, you're splitting what, 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock? You each get 2 hours? Ugh. And then you're arguing about who gets the first 2 hours. And am I gonna enjoy my kid for that 2 hours? Hell no. Let's imagine it's a Saturday. I'm gonna split halfway through the day? No, I'm not gonna enjoy that. Because again, all the same reasons I listed for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be anxious, I'm gonna make sure you stay clean, I'm gonna make sure you eat, I'm gonna make sure you go to the bathroom, you gotta brush your teeth. And I'm like, okay, we gotta be ready in case your dad put you. No, why in the hell would you wanna put your kids through that? So I really think splitting this day thing is really just our egos getting in the way and thinking that we're entitled to something that we're really not. Yeah, we're entitled to be with our kid, but now that you're divorced, you're not entitled to every minute anymore. You're not entitled to every holiday. I divorce people all the time and I consult people every day. And when holidays get talked about, I hear a lot of entitlement talk. Well, I've always had them. I've always done that. I've always done that. And that's true. I'm not trying to take that away from you, but what I am trying to get you to open your eyes to is this is a new life. This is a new way. This is a new holiday season forever. And it won't always be, this is the way it is. It's going to be every other, most likely. It's going to be a little bit of time not on the holiday. And you're going to make the best of it. That's the thing. Remember what I said at the beginning, 14 years I've been doing this. I remember every holiday, but I don't remember what day we celebrated it on. I don't. I know that I was a good mom. I know I did all the gifts. I did all the traveling. I saw the family. I did the things. I did the fireworks. I made the costumes. I did all those things, but I didn't necessarily do them on that day. It's not worth it. I'm here to tell you, it's not worth pushing your kids like that. It's not. It's a selfish decision. Throw up your hands and say, hey, it's okay. I'll celebrate on a different day. I'll celebrate when I have them. It's okay. I'll make it work. And you pick your time. I've worked with people all the time about doing different methods for different holidays. I think I have a pretty good grasp on what works. But the age of your children matter, and it only gets easier as they get older, as they all say through divorce. But you gotta really stop and ask yourself, is this what I wanna be bringing across to my kid, that I need to see them on their day? I need to see them for Thanksgiving. I need to see them for Christmas. Yeah, you want to. Of course. There's nothing wrong with sending a video. You know, on their birthday, if it's not their day, hey kiddo, I was thinking about you. Happy birthday. I can't wait to party with you on Saturday. Everybody's RSVP. They're super pumped. Enjoy the rest of your day. Eat some cake for me. Do you know how excited your kid would be getting that voicemail or that video? Elated. No pressure. Holy shit, mom told me to go eat cake and enjoy it. I'll see her Saturday. This is awesome. Not this pressure if I have to call her back in the middle of my party and talk to her, or I have to go over and stop and see her because, no, don't put that pressure on your kid just because you're having a problem with not seeing your kid on that holiday. All right, if you guys have found this helpful, which I know some of you are probably like, okay, now I get it. I totally understand. I need to adjust my holiday schedule. I want you to consider a couple of things. Number one, go to my website, get in my support group. You know, I get 5 or 6 a day, but I want like 20 a day, 30 a day. You guys all need to be in this support group because it's so helpful. It's so helpful. So if this has been helpful to you, join the support group. Go to my website, maybe get a consult. I can help walk you through a holiday schedule. I can help you pick those times that would work better for your family. But until next episode, remember, always be documenting your story.